Hello, my name is Samuel Heyliger. I am the drummer and I collaborate a little bit with the music and lyrics for a couple of our songs. And the reason that we're making these little videos is because we want everybody who listens to us, and even if you've never heard of us, to know a little bit of who we are and what we are about and what we believe in. Um, I personally believe that music is one of those extremely powerful tools that God created um, for everybody, and I can prove this because when you're going through a difficult moment and you could listen to the song, and it will help you carry on. When you're happy, you could listen to the song and you can dance or whatever is it that you do when you're happy. You could be we use songs for weddings. We use songs anything, for studying, for going to sleep. Um, we music is just one of those tools, one of those things that we have that we can reach out to when we are in need, and that we can make part of our life, and that is already kind of part of everybody's life, even if you haven't really noticed. Um, but music is definitely something that can change your mood and that can change uh, what you believe in. And music is it definitely is a powerful thing. And I personally believe that it was created by God. All you have to do is look out there and see nature, and you could hear music. In animals and river and all this stuff. It's just all music. When you put it together, you can create some harmony. And it's music for me is very important, and it's something that is part of me. And if I could be listening to music while I make this video, I would. And it's just music is definitely important. And the whole point of us making this video is that you understand that we are here to serve you. That you understand that we are here because we know as a band and as individuals that we need each other, to carry on in this life. We need each other for strength, for comfort. We need each other because we were created not to be some robots, but we were created because we need to understand that together we can make it. We need to understand that. And so for us, we're just trying to share with you a little bit of us and a little bit of what we are about, and maybe encourage you, maybe inspire you, maybe we we could be used to bless you in this day, the same way that we are blessed with everybody, and the same way that we are blessed as we bless others, because that's how it works. Um, it is important for us that you understand, that we're your servants, that we are here to provide a service, that God was the one who gave us ability to play any instrument or for music. And the only way that it makes sense to me is that if He gave me this ability, the only thing that I could do about it is try to bless others, just as He has blessed me. And so it's not about us, it's about letting God use us as tools and instruments of love and of encouragement to others. Something that has been in my mind for the last weeks and maybe a month, is the concept of love, and it's been in there because I had my brother's wedding about a month ago, and I was the best man, and I had to say something. And so I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to say, and I went in Google and I put out of the blue 1 Corinthians 13, and I had no idea that it was about love. And I don't know, I mean, usually people don't look in the Bible. I mean, I usually I just say whatever, like I would just say, something about love, something that everybody says, and then go and sit down, But I went on Google and I put that because it just came to my mind. I had no idea that it was a chapter of love, even though I've read it before. And after I read it, it became so important to me. After I read it, I wanted everybody in the world to read it and to understand it and to make it a part of their lives. Because if everybody would do that, and if everybody would understand that it's not about a bunch of rules and laws follow, but it's about love. It's about the law of Jesus, which is the law of love. Um, the law of Jesus covers all things, and if we understood that it's about that, that He's the only one that can make us holy and cleanse our hearts and our lives, and that can set us free from anything that holds us back to be happy, from being happy, and if if everybody in the world would read this, maybe there wouldn't be wars going on because you know love is about others before ourselves, and so maybe there wouldn't be wars going on. Maybe there wouldn't be a lot of stuff going on that is in the world, and but unfortunately, not everybody has experienced true love, and or at least they think they haven't experienced true love, because the concept that we all have of love is very small in comparison to the true meaning of love. And as you read this chapter, you can see that love is not just the normal, like love is going the extra mile. Like, for example, it says that regardless whether you understand all mysteries and you are wise and you have knowledge and you are merciful to the poor, and regardless of all that, that's nothing if you have no love. And it is, and it says it was charity, but charity is pretty much love, and I think that our band is about that, our band is about us understanding that we are here for others, that it's about understanding that we are nothing. Today we can be here, tomorrow maybe we're not, and if everybody would understand that we are nothing, if everybody would understand that on your own you are nothing, that on your own strength you can only go so far, and then you're back to where you started. And if everybody would simply grab love and make it a part of their life, just put it in there every day, the same way that you have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or the same way that you exercise for your health, the same way that most people brush their teeth, the same way that most people shower. In the same way, if you just make love a part of your life, and definitely it would make a change. It would definitely make a change. And if everybody would do it, the world would not be as it is right now. We all know what is going on in the world. We all know how unfair this world is because of people that absolutely have no idea what true love is. And they only understand love to power, to money. They only understand the love to lust, and people don't really understand the importance of true love. The importance of putting others first. And as you keep reading this chapter, it's just about going the extra mile. Just like it says in the Bible that, and I believe in the Bible, I believe it's the Word of God, and it says there that the greatest display or the greatest show, demonstration of love is that a man laid down his life for a friend, and that is amazing. Laying down your life for a friend is definitely one of the greatest shows of love. But if you keep reading, you would see that Jesus, He died for people who were not even His friends. He went the extra mile. If dying for your friends is the greatest act of love, then Jesus died for us. And I believe I personally was not Jesus' friend. There's been times that I have kind of been His enemy. And He still is there for me. And that is what it's about. It's about if you see somebody that has flaws, and everyone does, and you're not able to love them, how you cannot consider yourself a Christian, and a Christian is a follower of Christ, and Christ died for His enemies. So this has been kind of real to me. This is something that has been part of me. It's just about understanding that I'm supposed to love others no matter what. No matter what they do, no matter who they are, I'm supposed to love them. And it's something that may seem difficult, but if you see Jesus loved you regardless of who you were, and so that makes it a lot easier. And this is what our band is about. Our band is about loving people. A bond is about coming together and creating an atmosphere where you can feel the presence of God and His mighty power and through our worship. And it's for everybody, regardless of what you think you are or what religion you think you believe in. You know, you can still come to God and be like, hey God, you know what? Thank you for creating me, and I come here. You might be going through a bad moment, through a difficult situation. You may think that you're going through a great moment, and you can still come to God and be like, hey God, thank you so much for everything you've done for me, and open up your heart and just be like, hi, today I'm just gonna open up my heart, my life, and I'm going to surrender to you. I'm going to put everything else aside, and that is what it's about. You know, worship to me is about coming to a place and understanding that you are nothing, and just putting everything else aside and worshiping the Creator, the one who created you to His image. And I wish with all my heart that everybody in the world would understand the meaning of true love. You know, and if everybody would, you know, this world would be definitely something else. You know, it would not be what it is. You know, it would definitely be a different thing. You know, and you know, this is what we are about. We are here because we want everybody to have an experience, a loving experience with God, and to show the world that there is a light, you know, that there is a hope, and more than hope and a light, that there is something called love, that is not some concept that you can just bring down and put it into your own concept, you know, and create your little own concept. It's something that goes beyond the normal, something extraordinary, something that is extravagant, like the song says, you know. And that's what it's about. You know, it's about forgiving others, and it's about praying for your enemies, and it's about being a solid rock, you know, and it's about creating your life based upon Jesus Christ, who is love. You know, and sometimes people think that love is something soft, you know, something, oh, you're so loving and so kind, and you know, it's just so weak. You know, no, but it's not. Love is strong. You know, love, it can cover sin. You know, love is something. It's a fortress. Love is a fortress that is soft. You know, it's you know. One time I read I think it was a Chinese proverb that said that the teeth break because they're hard, and the tongue doesn't break because it's soft. You know? And that's pretty much what love is about. You know? That's what it's about. You know? It's understanding that you can be loving and kind to other people and be stronger than if you are just hard, you know, and if you don't have no love, and if you show no respect or no appreciation for other people, and if you don't put anybody else first. But if you're soft and kind and loving, you know, then you're stronger. You know? And this is what it's about.